Let's talk.
Welcome, one and all. Something a little different today. We're going to be sailing in Sea of Thieves while having a podcast. Crazy, huh?
Sea of Thieves, answering questions, but not about Sea of Thieves.
Have a seat, Reno. Come. Big stretch. Spencer, come join.
No. That's what you mean by have a seat. I thought you were like doing some kind of promo for the talking thing. But okay. Get around the red table. Isn't that
Have
what,
some mead, Spencer. And Rash is here in spirit.
Yeah. Yeah, special guest Rash Donkey. Check him out on Twitch at Rash Donkey. Do you have a number in your name? No? Yeah.
One. Alright. You guys ready for this first question?
I'm
You good?
drunk.
You're drunk. Yes.
No, literally, if you take you can take a pint out and drink it, it'll make you drunk. If you're not careful, you can also start throwing up on people.
Alright, this first question.
First question.
What age were you when you first played a video game, and what was it?
What age was I when I first played a video game?
Mm-hmm.
First time I played a video game, I would have been like 6 years old, and it was Halo 2.
Halo 2.
Yeah.
How did you play it?
Hi, Peaceful Phoenix. How did I play it? That one was I went with my older brother to his friend's house, and he had Halo 2.
Oh.
Yeah, that was my first introduction to it. Like a first.
I think I was 5. I think it was Donkey Kong on my Game Boy.
Oh, I guess technically, I forget that's technically a thing. Maybe I might have played Mario on like a random Game Boy or something before that, or maybe even Pokemon. Cause I know my brother had Pokemon. I probably played on his, but no, like the first memorable one where I can be like, yeah. For sure.
It's Halo.
I know it. Hey, Penny, why don't you show your age? What was your first?
Show our age?
Show your age.
George, I played the first Atari 2600 at my grandma's house. I think I was maybe 6 or 7 years old.
What was the first game you played?
The first game I played was Pong and Tank because they came with the system. And if you guys don't know what Pong or Tank is, it's just a block.
Harry might have been mine too.
Atari.
Atari? Oh, okay.
How do I get off the seat?
Yeah, but see when Reno, press B or A. But see when Reno played Atari, it was new.
The keyboard.
Well, actually, I looked it up. Atari came out when I was born, September 11th, 1977, so it wasn't
Brand new. It was only
It was
7 years old.
Yeah. But that was the first gaming system that was in a household. So. But yeah, I played Pong and I played Tank, and it was just a block, and it was fun at the time.
Yeah. Compares to modern graphics, right?
Compared to modern. I mean, that's the first time I ever had a controller, and I mean, if Rash played the Atari, he knows how the controller was. It was just
A dial.
a dial and one button on the side.
Oh, we had a floppy on the computer.
Oh, you played a floppy. Okay.
Floppy disk? What's that? Just kidding. I know what they are.
Oh no.
I'm pretty sure most kids nowadays would not know. Didn't you show your kid what a floppy disk was?
Yeah, well, he found one.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even the actual floppy disk. It was one of those smaller, the hard ones, not the big paper ones that are floppy.
Yeah. That's funny.
All right. So for the second question, since you guys are talking about it, what game changed your gaming career?
Halo 5. Just kidding. Well, I mean, I was gonna go back to playing Halo 2 all the time. Because, I mean, those were that was like the first actual online, like, PvP multiplayer. One of the first. That and Halo 1, but I didn't play Halo 1 first.
Oh, okay.
And just replaying the damn campaign so many times.
Spencer just running across.
What do you mean by changed?
Like, what really got you into, like, video games? Or, like, what made you love video games?
I'd say either first introduction to being able to play online, or Ratchet and Clank.
Thank you for accepting this most adventurous of expeditions.
Who accepted a
I'm
quest?
searching for
No, but it's loud.
I thought
I'd
Rash
say
was
that
going to say his
my
first.
game I
Hey, I
really
thought
enjoyed.
I thought Rash was going to say his reasoning for gaming was to bully people. In PvP encounters.
PvP encounter.
I think the first video game I played was on your Game Boy. Spencer?
Which game on my Game Boy? I had a few different ones. Are you talking
I
about
think it
like
was Mario
Mario? That would make sense.
or Pokemon.
Yeah, I think for me, it was probably when I got a NES, the Nintendo, the first Nintendo, and it was Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. So I played those games a lot, especially Duck Hunt because I like shooting games, and I think that was the first light gun game. I don't even think they have any really light gun games anymore.
Oh, Duck Hunt. Ah, good days, good days. I think the last thing they did anything similar to Duck Hunt was probably like on the Wii.
Yeah. Yeah, they had a couple shooters on that. I guess now it would be more VR.
I'll
Would
be
be
back
the
in a sec.
Duck Hunt of the future.
Duck Hunt to the future, huh?
Yeah. Oh, and Rob.
I think I'm leaving
Do
you
remember-
behind, by the way, Pang. Bye.
Do you remember Rob? Can I get to the boat?
Swim.
If you jump in the water, there should be a mermaid you can talk to that'll send you to it automatically.
But do you remember who Rob was?
Nope, I do not remember who Rob was.
Rob was the little robot that came with the first Nintendo.
Oh yeah?
Yep. And he had it was just a little robot, and he had like a couple games, and I think Gyromite was the first game, and basically you would run through and the robot would pick up he would press the button and it would pick up the pillars so the guy could run. And you could pass the quest.
That's interesting. Hey, did you ever have a GameCube?
Me?
Yeah.
No, when I had the Wii, that was kind of like, because you could play all the GameCube games on there.
Yeah. Well, it was funny because I looked. There's like a whole like build you could do for the GameCube. You and you could like piece them together.
Oh.
Like there was even like a screen that came with it that you could connect to it. Yeah, and you could what's it called? Yeah, you could piece it together like that, and then there were like speakers you could plug into it, and then there was like a Game Boy mod that you could plug into it so you could play Game Boy games.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, it's pretty cool.
So for the next question is, what game have you played the most?
Like a singular game or like game franchise or?
Could be either or, I guess.
I mean, ironically, the
I
most
know Halo
hours.
for you.
Nah, I was say the most hours I've probably ever put into a singular game would probably have been Halo 5. But like almost probably over 2 months worth of time in that game.
I don't know. For me, I mean, right now, if you go on Steam and you go on hours, it shows you how many hours you played on a game. So my first one is Helldivers. I played 243 hours.
Wow, really? That's the most.
Yeah.
I mean, on Steam, it probably is Helldivers for me as well, but I don't really play that many games on Steam.
Yeah, and then I have Rust is the second one, and I haven't played Rust for like years now, and that was 241. And then Grand Theft Auto was my third, which is 174. So
How much on Xbox?
Xbox doesn't really show, but I know I played probably Tetris a lot.
You probably the game you probably have the most hours on is probably World War Z.
Yeah. Well, but I play that on multiple platforms though.
Well, then by that probably what you might have the most hours on for real then,
Yeah, I play World War Z a lot.
because
What
that
about you,
counts.
Rash?
Even if you play on PC, that would still count for your Xbox time. Sorry, go on, Rash.
What's the question? I just came back.
Oh, what game have you played the most?
Like in your life, like hours wise.
That would be one of 3 games. There's either Ratchet and Clank, Halo
Damn,
4,
he really likes that game.
or Rainbow Six Siege.
Do you think you played Halo 4 more than you played Halo 5?
Yes, absolutely.
Really? Interesting. Well, I guess Halo 5 did not want to work for you, huh?
Halo 4, I started when I was, I think, 14.
Mm-hmm.
And I played only that until Xbox One. A year after Xbox One came out.
You were how old were you? What year would it have been when you were 14? You're 20. Are you 27 now?
Yeah.
Me and Rash are old. We're about to hit our
Being
30s.
older. Laughs.
7, so 14
So
years
then-
ago. So
2011?
2011. Okay, so about right when Halo 4 came out then. That makes sense then. Yeah. Halo 4 was a good game. See, I don't get it, Rash. I don't know why people everyone hates so much on Halo 4 and on Halo 5, but I really enjoyed both those games.
I don't know. I think the old games, they didn't have the sprint, and that's a huge thing for me. It's just being able to sprint is.
Cool. Well, I felt like in Halo 5, you just felt so like an actual super soldier. You actually felt mobility, you know, you weren't just walking everywhere.
Smoother, yeah.
Yeah. And it's not like it was broken or anything. I mean, you had to stop sprinting to recharge your shields, which was just another mechanic you had to manage, which in my opinion adds more depth to the game.
So did you play Master Chief in that one too, or did you play?
Oh, well, we played Master Chief in almost every Halo game except for Reach, ODST,
Okay, Reach is the one.
and technically Halo Wars, but that's an RTS.
Oh, okay.
But me and him are more so talking about the multiplayer side of things.
Oh, okay.
Like, playing PvP in Halo 2 versus, like, PvP in Halo 5 is completely different. Like, for one, you can actually run, which, fun fact, me and Rash have been trying to spearhead this for years, but fun fact, people in Halo don't think you should be able to run.
Why?
I don't know, because they're idiots. Those people are like, oh, you can't change the game. It's not Halo if they're sprinting.
Because sprinting used to be an ability, and people stick to that. They don't want the game to change.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same with every game. If a game came out a certain way, people don't want it to change in the next game. They expect it to be the exact same.
Yeah, but does sprinting really affect it enough that gameplay was just horrible?
Well, most
It
people.
changed the game a lot. It changed
Yeah.
the entire way you played. Yes.
Yes,
But was it a horrible experience, or was it?
I don't
So
think
if-
it ruined the game.
No, yeah. If you were someone who started playing Halo 5, like you didn't play past Halo games, well, if you were, a normal person who didn't play past Halo games, Halo 5 would feel like such an amazing game to you. The movement was great, the way you played, and Halo 4, same, the movement was really nice. There wasn't as much technical stuff that you could do in Halo 4. You did have sprinting, but you didn't really have, you couldn't even climb over stuff. You couldn't clamper. And there was thrust and stuff that you could do. There was a lot more mobility in the game. Hope we're not running into any rocks anytime soon. Okay, good. Because in past Halo games, you just walked everywhere. I mean, you've played the campaign, right?
Yeah.
You know how you just walk around? That was what PvP was like. Imagine doing that versus when you're playing Halo games where you can run.
Yeah. Well, in most PvP games, you could sprint.
So like in Halo 5, they did add the clambering, and that just, to me, it feels like something that's logical that should be in games. Because if you jump and the floor gets to your waist, like why can't you just get up there?
Yeah.
It's something that just feels logical, but people say stuff like that ruins a game just because it changes the whole mechanics or how you play.
You guys need to go repair the ship. Go repair the ship. We went off the edge. Ah! Oh, do you guys know how to take your buckets out?
No.
Ooh. Ow.
Well, we're gonna die. Rash, it's been wonderful knowing you.
Oh, their bucket. Okay. How do I fill it up? Oh.
Just RT.
Oh. Okay. I gotta go upstairs.
Why is this not?
Okay. And there are a lot of older people that did play Halo back in the day that don't want it to change, like how Rash said. They just are stuck in their ways.
Yeah. How do we cover up the hole?
There should be wood down here somewhere. Wood barrel right here. But yeah, it's me. Halo 5 had like the perfect, like, and I mean Rash probably has a similar opinion, but had like the perfect ranked experience.
Okay.
They had the perfect ranked game mode too.
Oh yeah.
Till they fucked it up.
I feel like that could have been a great competitive game. If
Like
they
just
got to like pro leagues or stuff, I feel like it would have been something very interesting to watch.
like Breakout or just the game in general.
Breakout.
Oh yeah, Breakout was so much fun. It was so intense. It still felt like Halo. It wasn't like you guys probably don't know this, but there's a game mode called SWAT in Halo 5.
Okay.
Or not Halo 5, but in Halo in general. And they what's it called? It's pretty much a game mode with no shield, so you die like a single headshot. It was like similar to that mode, but you still had enough shield so you could survive a shot. So you still had like that time to react and turn a fight. But it also wasn't like in normal game modes where you had full shields and like it was very hard to kill people. Like you had to be a lot more tactical, but there was still room for like comeback, which was nice.
Okay.
Yeah, fun fact, Halo 5, for those who probably haven't realized, Rash and I met on Halo 5, so.
Okay.
Next
What is
question.
what is your favorite gaming type? Like graphics, like PvP, shooter?
I mean, shooter is, okay, so what are you trying to ask here? Are you talking our favorite genre of games?
There's enemy.
Huh? Enemy.
There's some birds over there. Seagulls. I mean, like, Do you like adventure games, like storyline games?
Every type of game.
Sh-
Um,
Shooter?
For me, I think it's just mostly what I'm in the mood for. Because sometimes I like shooters. I don't really like PvP all that much. I like PvE, where you're battling the computer.
Well, I
But
must say, I think you're more of a horde shooter type of player, like
yeah,
Left 4 Dead, Alien.
I like the third-person shooters and first-person shooters. I like figuring out puzzles and things like that, like Resident Evil type stuff. But sometimes even those stories start to get boring, so I can't really play those games that long either, unless it really just gets my attention. The campaign really gets my attention, and most of the Resident Evils I've passed.
Mm-hmm.
That cloud has eyeballs on it.
Oh, I'm sure.
What does that even mean?
Nothing. Let's go towards it and see what happens.
What game is overhyped or undervalued?
Is overhyped or overvalued?
Yeah.
Okay,
Undervalued.
so
Not great, or people don't give it enough credit.
Oh, I think Overwatch 2 is not great. It's basically Overwatch 1.
I think Overwatch in general is just an overhyped game.
Well, I mean, I liked it when we played the first one and some of the missions, but there's really no campaign or anything really to do in that game.
There's no campaign. The PvP is shit, in my opinion. It's repetitive.
Yeah.
It's just not overall a very good game for as popular as it is. That's how I would say is how I feel about that game.
The other game, for me, I would think would be Cyberpunk. Well, because when it first came out, people had such high hopes for it, and it just crashed all the time. But I mean, I'm playing it now on Steam, and the story seems okay, pretty good, but it still hasn't really caught my attention to other games that I would rather play than that game. And I think that only has like a campaign and mission type stuff. So
Yeah. I think I think Fortnite's pretty
yeah.
overhyped, overrated.
I'd agree with that.
yeah, I think
That's probably the most.
I mean, I only played it because I bought the pass for my son.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's cool that you can have all these different skins in the game, but
Well, skins only come.
but like the gameplay is where it's at, and I don't know, gameplay is just. Also, I like having actual themes in a game. Like that's what a lot of people were talking.
They have themes.
No, like an actual theme that's like the identity of the game.
Oh, okay.
Where Fortnite doesn't have its own identity. It's just let's just throw anything we can in and it's just a mix match. It's not like Sea of Thieves right here. This is a pirate game. Everything is
Fortnite
pirate.
is very random, and they change it up every.
Yeah.
Well,
every
my
season.
son even told
new
me
game.
that they don't have building in the game anymore.
Yeah, they took it out. The no build mode.
Yeah, so I was like, well, that was like the fun part of the game, kind of, was if you're getting attacked, if you're good at building, you could build all around the people.
Well, see,
and
what
stuff.
was really funny is like a lot of people actually complained about building. They said it was too much, and they really liked the simplicity of just having a shooter now. But I'm kind of like
You
the
can
one
just play any other game.
But that's what I said too. I was like, that's what made Fortnite different.
Yeah, that's what made Fortnite different.
That's why people liked it. But now, it got so many people, and see, people are kind of like their attention span on games nowadays is not what it used to be.
Yeah.
What do you think, Rash?
Well, Fortnite still does have the building mode. It's just you have both. You can either do building or no building.
Yeah. Okay.
But, yeah. For overhead games, I'd say One Call of Duty was overhyped for way too long.
Yeah.
Same thing with CS:GO.
Hey,
I like the zombie.
don't
I
tell
like
that.
the zombie mode.
Don't tell it to the Chinese. They love their CS:GO.
Underhyped games, I'd say Hunt Showdown.
I wonder why.
That game has picked up a lot of popularity recently, hasn't it?
Yeah, they did. They completely remade their game, and I mean they're not charging anything for it. It's like they just considered it an update, but they could have just named it number 2.
Oh, what game is it?
Hunt Showdown.
Oh, I never played it.
And I feel like
You
the
probably like
company
it.
that made that game is a company that really cares about the people and not about money. They did a lot where they should have charged people, but they don't.
Like, they're making content that they could charge as DLC, but they're not.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's cool.
Well, that's something I wish. I guess me and Peng. Okay, so I was going to have a few honorable mentions on mine, but like, also I will say is a game that me and Peng both appreciate a lot was World War Z.
I still play it all the time.
And they gave a lot of free content. They did eventually start charging for some maps.
Well, yeah, two of them right now. I think the Arizona one that I don't have, and I think the Rome one they charged for those 2 campaigns.
Yeah. But they did like 3 years worth of like free content before they ever charged for like extra DLC.
Yeah. And it's a fun game. I mean, once you're done with the campaign, you could play the survival, and it still holds up for me. I mean, it still has my interest and stuff like that.
And what's it called? Another one I was going to say was Alien Fireteam Elite. That game unfortunately did not do as well later on. That's fun and as well done as it was, in my opinion.
The campaign was fun.
Yeah.
After you're really done with the campaign, there's really not much to do anymore. And they had a survival mode too, but it was...
Well, they waited way too long to update that.
Yeah, it wasn't as great as when we first played it. I mean, I think what they added to it now with the update of it, because I think they added a new map and stuff. It's a bigger map, but...
New maps and new modes.
Yeah, it just doesn't feel...
They also did a mode where like you make your Marine, and if the Marine dies, you actually lose the character.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
I was gonna say for my honorable mentions, at least this would have been in the past. Would have been but and this is why I say it's an honorable mention. But like, we need to turn the boat. Turn the boat.
Which way?
Don't worry, I got it. Or turn right, or left, whichever. Before we hit this
Hurry
rock.
up! Hurry up! We're definitely gonna hit it.
Well, that's painful. My honorable mention was going to be For Honor. Back in the day, at least. Now, Modern For Honor kind of went down the wrong hill, but like...
You fixed it?
For Honor was a very, very amazing game when it came out. Except for the fact that you couldn't play it.
With the shit that they pulled at the start, I feel like they kind of deserve the not get popularity that they got.
Oh, we're sunk.
Yeah, we sunk.
I don't know. I mean, I played For Honor, and I could not get past the tutorial.
Oh, we're
I
still
could
here.
not parry. I could not parry.
You couldn't parry? Get parried, you filthy casual.
For Honor was a very good game, and it could have gotten the Game of the Year, which they totally would have deserved. But the fact that they kept lying to people, saying that they couldn't find the issue when everyone was just telling them like you just need dedicated servers. They didn't want to spend more money on it.
That's all they need to do. And that's why I say it's my honorable mention. It's just fun to talk about, but like, because there's a reason they deserved to not be as popular as they were.
Yeah.
And they just never truly recovered from it. And then the way they managed the game after, because once they had dedicated servers, Okay, so get this. When I started first playing it, I played it with Rash. The only thing you could play in that game was 2v2 or 1v1, but mainly, you know, obviously me and Rash playing together. That's all we could play. So like 90% of the game, you just could not play because you would just get kicked in like the first 5 seconds, even with good internet.
Oh, it wasn't about the internet. It was just their servers.
I'm just making that clarification. But as soon as they got their dedicated servers, the game was great. You could play any game mode, you could play it great, pairing felt great. But at that point, what was like, they waited like a whole year before they did that, didn't they? Before they finally did dedicated servers?
A year and a half.
Year and a half, yeah. So they just were never able to really recover from it. And then, like nowadays, the game is just run by a skeleton crew, and they just reuse the like same resources to make new characters. New characters don't feel as unique, and yeah.
Are we not gonna attack the ship?
Wait, what ship? There's a ship?
Behind us, yeah.
There is.
There is a ship?
Yeah. Man, why are we going in circles, Pang?
I just raised the anchor.
Where's the ship?
I don't see any ship. I see this
that
green
way?
rock.
Behind us, over there.
Oh, that's a player ship. Well, I mean, you can load the cannonballs, I guess.
Where the
How do
cannibal?
we...
Hold on.
It's right here.
I'm loading all the cannons. Alright, we're all loaded up.
How do we load them?
Oh, well, you have to have... they're already loaded, so we're good to go. But you just hold Y when you go up to them. Or
Oh,
it should say...
load.
Yeah. I want raised anchor. Oh, wait, before I do this. Where's that ship at? Over there, okay. Turn this bad boy. Alright, start raising the anchor. Like, you guys go to the thing and start pushing it. The thing that you turn in a circle. Yeah.
I thought we already raised it.
Okay, the next question is what was your first gaming console that you owned?
Xbox 360.
I thought it was a Game
Or-
Boy.
Oh, well, that's not really a console.
That's a console. That's not a console.
That's a
What do you
handheld.
consider that?
That's
Okay.
that's a handheld.
Yeah.
Gaming utility.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to say Game Boy, yeah, but I had the Game Boy Color, if you want to say that. But my first console that you plug into a TV was the Xbox 360.
Mine was a Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yep. And it came with Super Mario and Duck Hunt, my first games.
It was PlayStation 2.
Oh. Hang still has a PlayStation 2.
Yep.
With a bunch of games.
I still have mine.
Oh yeah? You're gonna love
Mine-
when Reno...
Mine's modded.
Pang's gonna be, what's it called? He's gonna be doing retro gaming here on the stream here soon. For all, because he has every PlayStation 2 game, right? Most
I think
of them?
Pretty much every single one. I have over 1,000 games. Because
The big boy over there.
back in the early 2000s, you used to be able to go to stores and get a chip in your PlayStation if you just had to void the warranty.
Turn right.
Hold up, I'm putting these sails up so we go, because we're going against the wind right now.
Oh. Watch out for the rocks.
I think I actually need to lower them a little bit.
So if you can make any game free of cost and time and resources, what game would you make?
Well, Rash is currently managing a Minecraft server.
But a game that's not like
Not
made
our own
yet.
projects.
Yeah, that's, not already made.
I mean, I'd make
It's not.
like I don't know, taking like ideas from other games, like I don't know, because that could be like, 'Cause I would love to see like an open universe, like open world Halo game where like you just travel the galaxy and like your ship as a Spartan and almost pretty much like Helldivers, but if it was Halo. That's the game I would make.
That'd be pretty interesting.
Like your own little Spartan going around with like your little Spartan squad.
Yeah, I would think I would make a third-person type of shooter also.
They have the wind on their side.
Yeah. Wait, are they going? Where are they at now? Oh, they're over
They
there.
are.
To the right. Go on, Ping.
I just think third-person shooters are very popular right now.
What kind of story do you think you'd have? You could do a Reaper
type
shooter.
story.
Or not even have a shooter, just go run around with.
Do you remember that game, Soul Reaver?
Yeah.
Maybe something like that. If it was like a Reaper type game, then you would go around and you would take people's souls to regenerate.
They-
It's a small ship.
Yeah, it's a 2-player ship. Ram him.
You're gonna ram.
We're going. Are you sure?
I think that's a skeleton ship actually. But yeah, let's ram him. Let's get it.
Oh my gosh.
Take it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Want to board that ship and we're going to take its booty. Drop the anchor. We turn faster. But pretty much, yeah, that's the game I would love to make if I could make any. It'd pretty much be the Halo franchise, but or even Star Wars would be fun if it could actually, like, in the Star Wars universe, have your own ship, and go around do like missions, but like.
So not like Battlefield.
Battlefield? What's Battlefield?
Or not Battlefield, Battlefront.
Yeah, no, not like Battlefront. But like, yeah, like Helldivers, but actually Halo.
There's another skeleton ship. Is that the same ship?
Yeah, it's
They
the
were
same
trying
one.
to catch him.
Yep. Almost in my sights. Turn.
Alright, what's the next question, Allie?
What's your current view of video games?
Shit.
Well, they're coming out with
They're coming out with better stuff as of
better
recent.
stuff. I mean, but yeah, really hasn't been a game that I really have been dying to play since last year. I mean, you introduced me to Naraka. That was like
Uh-oh. Hang fire.
even for me.
Yeah.
But I think I played that game a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like people are putting less and less effort into games.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, games have been. And they've released so many games unfinished nowadays.
Yeah, you have to wait for updates. You have to wait
Drop
for
the anchor! Or no, not yet, not yet.
That's what I mean by less and less effort. People
Okay.
release non-functional games, not tested,
Shoot me!
just to pump games out so people pay for stuff.
Oh my gosh, what the heck?
Where are the cannonballs at?
Downstairs.
Oh, okay.
Come here, you. Board your ship. Oh, what's this? Not balance on rope from water. Oh, that's funny. You guys actually got a harpoon into it?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Nice. Where's this mermaid now? Before I get eaten by a shark.
Swim the opposite direction of the ship. Go spawn faster.
So do you miss going to the store and buying a physical game?
No.
And, you know, getting the covers or getting the extra stuff that they used to have, limited edition, whatever? Or you don't mind the download just get it downloaded.
I prefer downloading games and getting a disc. But
Yeah, I like.
I do think that it was cool when games had, if you pre-ordered the game, you had like a little bonus or something,
Yeah, you get yeah.
which I got ripped off on a few times. Sea of Thieves being one of them.
Did they not like mail you your stuff or?
No, Sea of Thieves, you had to, if you pre-ordered the game, they gave you the, I think it was called the Black Dog suit. And it turns out they gave it to anyone who downloaded the game through Game Pass.
Yeah.
Oh,
And after what, 3 years or something, they, I think they just decided to give that out as an event to literally everyone. So everyone has it now.
Yeah. Oh wait.
And they promised
latter.
only people who pre-ordered the game would have it.
This work. Yeah, so he got ripped up. Yeah, I mean, back when stuff actually was cool that they would bring out. Is this new? Oh, I did. Ratchet, do you know you could do this?
oh,
That is
Get
new.
it.
That's a new thing.
Whoa. Hold up. Let me try that again. I'm just going to.
Suck.
oh, too low.
It's a new way to try and board a ship, I guess.
There was another game.
Oh, direct hit.
recently- Oh yeah, First Descendant. They gave something out for anyone who was in the beta. And then when the game came out, there was a little problem with like sending it to some people. So they just said, okay, we're giving it to everyone.
Oh, Allie, you're almost there. You're almost there. You're almost there.
How do I
Shoot.
get up? Oh god.
So it's like a little mini game. Okay. Ah,
I don't know. How work? Dang help.
this is very new. I haven't.
I'm shooting it.
Just look for a mermaid alley. Or actually, oh, here's the ship, but yeah.
Mermaid.
Yep, walk up, just swim up to them and you can... And they'll send you right back to the ship. But yeah, no, I could give two shits about having a physical copy of a game at this point. Especially because owning a disc doesn't even mean anything anymore. Because they're all online anyway.
How about like having the cover and, you know, just the nostalgia of the art or the work?
If I want artwork, I'll buy some fucking artwork. I don't need a bunch of useless discs sitting on a wall somewhere. I'd rather just have like books at that point. How does this work? Okay. Go 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 go. Oh. Damn.
I'm that poorly.
Are we thinking? No. Some rough waves.
Oh, we lost the thing. We gotta turn around and harpoon them again.
Yeah, but like nowadays, discs don't even like have the actual game on them anymore. It's just like they pretty much just hold a code.
Yeah.
Oh. Damn, I almost got on that ship. I'm waiting for a shark to show up and try to eat me.
It's more of a disc is more of a way
Uh-oh.
to play the same game off of multiple people's accounts.
Hank, shoot them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Downstairs, I gotta fix this hole.
Or being able to play it without having internet.
Oh, okay, got it.
Well, I mean, playing campaigns and stuff used to be, you know, you didn't used to not have internet for that.
Yeah.
Have at the. Oh, I almost made it. Go, Allie, go, get in on there. No, you're like using that chat system, don't you?
Ow.
You have to, take your sword out and fight them.
I am. I'm lagging. I'm questioning. Oh my gosh. So much lag. I'm dying slowly. Ow.
Interesting.
Help! Somebody help! Oh my gosh.
Where am
I died.
Oh, what's that? Oh, there it is.
How do you fight them? I just tried stabbing them to death.
I mean, did you try blocking while also
I don't
stabbing?
know how to block.
Hold left mouse button.
This is taking the question on speed.
What was that?
Oh,
It takes around 10 cannonballs around towards the front of the ship to...
How do I get back?
Are you on the ghost ship?
Yeah.
Just go into the portal.
Requires lantern.
Oh, get some souls. Get some soul flower. Or soul fire. Yeah, there we go. That's the word I'm looking for.
Oh. Oh, I see.
Nice. I'm here, you.
There you go, Spencer.
Oh, well. I mean, I was trying to ram their ship still, but here we go. Hiya!
Oh, that's you.
Oh, that's a captain. He has a blunderbuss.
Why can't I?
Oh.
Ow.
Die, captain. Gotcha.
Ouch.
Where's your treasure at? Oh, they actually repair their ships now. How cute. Oh, ammo pack. Where's your treasure?
They keep spawning.
Yeah, it'll happen. I'm just here to food barrel. Oh. Captain's chest, let's go. I got it. Gotta go. Hiya! Reno, come here. I got the treasure. Oh. I still got the treasure. It's just in the water.
Anchor the ship.
Anchor it at Pang. Let me get this real quick. How do I do this again? There we go. Cool. How you doing up here?
Ah, they're gonna ram us.
That's fine. Just sink the ship.
I'm trying.
Alright. Where are they at? Where are they at? Oh wait, I can
Alright,
do
the
this.
next question
Hold
is
on,
your
get
what
off
is
that,
your
get
favorite
off that, Reno, get off that. Get off that.
What is your favorite movie or series genre?
No one gonna notice I just grabbed her with a harpoon.
I was confused. Uh-oh.
Best series
We're
is Money
sinking.
Heist.
Money? Did you say money heist?
Money Heist.
How do I drop this
You
down?
and my
How
girlfriend.
do I
let's
drop
get
it
over-
down?
Was it mouse wheel? I don't know. You think I play on mouse and
Which
keyboard? I said you and my girlfriend would get along very well. He loves that series.
Ah,
Best series ever.
what is it called?
Money Heist. It's on Netflix.
Oh, I've seen it.
Not letting me.
Rash, what do you press to drop things on mouse and keyboard?
It's not letting me. I'm pressing
On mouse
7.
keyboard, I think it was something weird like C.
No, it's F, but it's not working.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, F is to grab, but C is to
Yeah.
drop.
Correct hit.
Or X.
Pressing C is not working.
It's one of those buttons on the bottom. It's a weird one.
It's a weird.
X.
I don't know, Z, X, C.
Just start
B.
pressing buttons. You only have so many buttons.
I did.
Everything above spacebar.
I did. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is just fine.
Doesn't sound like it.
Yeah,
I got it. It's fine.
that's how she sounds like when she plays games.
Yeah. She also sounds like that, especially when she's playing Helldivers.
It'll break down.
Just sink already, you piece of shit. So sorry, what was the next question?
Oh, what's your favorite genre of TV series or movies?
That's a tough one. Oh, we sunk it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you. Good job, guys. We killed one of the easiest things in the game.
Yeah, that took a long time. Well, is there missions to do, or are we just gonna be on this boat?
Well, I mean, I'm just doing this on the boat while we answer these questions.
Oh, okay. I like the first Avengers, and the series, the Avengers series movie was good.
Do you like superhero stuff?
Yes.
Yeah, that's really hard for me to say, 'cause I mean, DC Justice League show was amazing.
The cartoon.
Yeah, from the early
Yeah.
2000s.
Yeah. And Batman the animated series was really good.
Yeah.
Have you watched the new Batman
Animated show?
on Prime?
I have not, no. Have you?
Yeah.
Is it good?
They changed some of the characters, so. But I mean, the storyline is seems.
Yeah, didn't they make
okay.
the Penguin a girl or something?
Yeah, Penguin's a girl. They introduced.
What's all that
art-
glitter stuff
What glitter stuff?
in the water?
I think that's just a reflection, but I'm not sure.
Looks like from the ship that sank.
No. Swim to it.
We have the chest, right?
Yeah, it's downstairs.
Oh god! Oh! We are about to sink! Where's the hole?
I don't know. Oh, it might be up here.
That's
Oh yeah,
right
it's
here.
in front of the steering wheel.
Oh, it's some kind of skull. The skull. Yeah.
Those are part of some of the questions. He has a lot to do in this game now. Unlike when it first came out.
How do you keep it? How do you put it in your inventory?
What do you mean you don't put it in your inventory? You just put it on the ground in the of the ship. You can eventually
Carry
sell
it.
them or use them for quest items. So just carry it with you, pick it up, bring it to the ship.
But now I have to swim all the way back to the ship with one hand.
Shut up. Fine, here.
Here, let's go over there and then we can.
Ah! You almost harpooned me.
Yeah, it's the idea.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Nah.
Okay, what's another one? Oh, they're gone now.
But no, if you're talking about over there, or you the
Yeah, there's two more.
there's a lot over here than just those two. It looks like there's some mermaid gems by the looks of it.
But the new Batman's like, it's a lot of, I think, 60s type of style and stuff. So it has some. You have to get used to it.
I mean, I like the 60s style. There's a lot of the Batman movies that did that, and it's pretty cool. Allie, can you shoot me?
Trying my best. The waves aren't helping.
I mean,
Ah, yeah.
thank you.
Okay. Anything else?
There's some other stuff over there.
Ah!
Alright, so you guys like superhero stuff? Is
Oh,
that your favorite?
there's a shark.
A shark. Shoot it. Take its meat. Come here, sharky shark. I'll show you who the king of the sea is. It was definitely not me or you, that was the funny thing. Definitely the Kraken.
Kraken.
Alright, if you had to live in a Marvel or
Oh,
DC
happened.
universe,
Getting
what would
hit
you
by
pick?
the... I'd rather live in the Marvel universe. Fuck to live in DC universe, crazy.
I
Where you at, Sharky?
oh.
That shark really wants to eat you, Peng. Behind you, Peng.
Oh, I'm dead. Offer soul to the fairy. Fairy.
I got him! Man, if I could have shot him one more time, I could have saved you. Wait, what happened to the shark? Where's it? Oh, there's it. It's shark meat. I will cook this for you.
Damn. I'm on a ghost ship.
Yeah, the door will open eventually.
Rash, do you have a preference or are you still here?
See, as much as I'd say DC seems more like a normal way of living, I feel like it's a lot more dangerous because they're a lot more destructive.
You scoot over.
So
Yeah, I
I'd
would
do-
not want to live in Metropolis. I would definitely not want to live in
Gotham.
Gotham.
I'd be with them, probably say Marvel.
Yeah, there's also just not as crazy of like multiversal shit in Marvel.
It's all aliens, not really person to person.
Well, not even just
fighting.
aliens. You either could just have like a fucking interdimensional god show up and be like, "Hey,
You just
I'm
don't want to
wiping
live.
out this whole universe now."
You just don't want to live in New York.
Yeah, Marvel. You just don't want to live in New York.
Who is your favorite X-Men character and you can't pick Wolverine?
Colossus.
Gambit,
Why?
because they're cool.
Because he
Nightcrawler.
could turn into metal.
Wait, who'd you say?
Colossus.
Okay.
Oh, not Nightcrawler yet. Nightcrawler's cool.
What? A Canadian didn't pick Deadpool?
He's not on the X-Men.
I mean, he was
He
temporary.
refuses to join.
They refuse to take him.
Okay, well, both ways. He refused to join. They refused to take him.
But what is that team? That the Canadian team?
In
I
Marvel?
forgot- Yeah, because they do have a Canadian team in Marvel, and it has that really short guy, the Sasquatch.
Alpha Flight is their name.
Yeah, Alpha Flight.
Is a fictional team of Canadian superheroes appearing in American comic books. See what it remembers. See how well they represent Canada. Because fun fact, Pang and I are creating a Canadian themed superhero.
Yes,
Yeah,
he loves hockey.
he does love hockey.
Of course.
Yeah.
And he loves breakdancing now. Yeah.
Does he? Wait, oh, because you watched Deadpool?
No, the Olympics.
Oh, what happened?
Canadians,
They
Canadians
won?
bring home the gold for breakdancing.
I heard breakdancing was a joke at the Olympics, though.
I don't think it's going to be the Olympics again.
No?
No.
Why?
But the Canadians won the only gold. I don't know. I can't find any because I was all, I want to see his routine or whatever. Can't find it anywhere.
Oh. You're rash.
You're too good. They had to shut it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys,
So you gotta
you
find
guys
it.
just
You
know how
gotta
to
find it,
bust it
Rash.
down, apparently.
You got to find it, Rash, and show it to me.
Oh, I'm gonna show Rash our. I don't know if I ever actually showed Rash our Canadian superhero. But
Maple Man.
we did get help from a Canadian to do this, so just for the record, it wasn't all us.
So it's not all inaccurate.
Let's go to that tornado over there.
We are pretty happy with the cape, though. You remember what we did with the cape?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. What is Marvel's best movie or comic?
I sent to you on Discord, Rash.
The Avengers. That's their best movie.
Which one?
The very first one, I think. It was just, well, for my time, it was just amazing to see all those superheroes in one thing. And they built it really good with all the other movies to get to the Avengers. That they just did a really good job doing that.
That's awesome, Facial.
Is it? Or are you just being nice?
It is.
Thank you. Well, I came up with the story of the character. Reno did the drawing, but... yeah, we're happy with it. We wanted to keep Canadian stereotypes just for the fun of it, but we also did want it to actually represent somewhat or look like cool at the same time. So we figured, you know, hockey, you know, that could be like battle gear. Yeah, kind of like, you know, you like Batman but Canadian. Was kind of the idea behind it.
It's easy access equipment around him.
Yeah, and then the cape was cool because we did the maple leaf cape, but like the stem is what connects to the body. And
It'd be all like, "Are you jaywalking?
are you jaywalking in Quebec?"
And I don't even, because most of the superhero movies, like, you know, some of the Batmans and stuff, everybody said, "Oh, those are horrible," but at that time, they were good. I mean, that's how the special effects were and stuff like that. So, I mean, I would say probably Daredevil. It was just really bad. The story was really bad. And then Ben Affleck was really bad at playing Daredevil.
Mm-hmm.
And then after Daredevil, they bring out Elektra, which I think that movie could have been better too. The story was okay, but yeah, those were just... I think that series was just a bad series.
Were there any like movies that didn't like represent the comics well?
I don't think so. I mean, if you're gonna be nitpicky, like some people, they would say some of the movies probably didn't do this. Like when Spider-Man first came out, people were very, very disappointed that Spider-Man didn't have to build his own web shooters, because that's how he was a scientist and he invented those and all that stuff. But in the first Spider-Mans, he just generated them. So that was like, some people were upset about that. But I don't know. I mean, there's just some stuff that they have changed. But most movies, they represent the character in the comic pretty good, I think.
How about X-Men?
The X-Men movies?
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing. At the time, they were awesome. I loved them when I watched them when they first came out and stuff. But I mean, I watch them now and they're like, oh, okay. Well, it was a good movie for its time, but when you watch them now, it's not that great. And I think it was the last X-Men, a lot of people didn't really like. And it's the same thing with, you know, Wolverine when they picked I forgot the actor's name now. Hugh Jackman for Wolverine. Everybody was saying, well, he's too tall. Wolverine's not that tall. So people were upset about that because Wolverine is supposed to be this short, grunty, you know, guy. But
Not attractive.
I mean, I don't know.
You know how they showcased him in this one.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean,
Skylar made me cover my eyes.
of,
I was
of course
like,
we
I'm
will.
more worried about you right now.
Yeah. But I mean, well, if you look at Marvel comics, all the guys are what 6-pack hunky, you know, all the girls are slim and busty. So, I mean,
Yeah.
so to say unattractive, can't really say unattractive unless you're like talking about maybe Clayface or something like that.
Yeah.
So, but you know, just little things like that people get upset about.
Yeah, representation of the characters.
Yeah, but I mean, I think he played it really well, and every time he played him and stuff, it was just sometimes the story just wasn't good in Wolverine Origins. Yeah, I mean, that was just really not a good story.
I really did like X-Men out of like all the superhero because I felt like it was the most human-like way of like putting superheroes in a world.
The real world, yeah. Well, I mean, even when the comics came out, it was supposed to be, you know, because they were mutants and everybody hated mutants. So, you know, it was supposed to be kind of like a protest type of group where, you know, we're protecting these mutants and these mutants are trying to find other mutants and stuff. And, you know, normal people did not like them because they could be dangerous or, you know, things like that. So, you know, and that's how a lot of the Civil War comic came out, that series, which is one of my favorite series in comics, is the Civil War series. And with the Civil War series, it's just not, you know, Avengers. It's all of them. They have Civil War Wolverine, Civil War X-Men, Civil War Spider-Man, you know, Iron Man, and
You know what the
Avengers.
sales up?
So,
Anime!
It's kind of like the middle ground between the two. What is your favorite comic or manga?
Comic or manga? I mean...
Are there any that you
I don't really have much of a
like?
favorite
Or
comics per se.
is there any mangas that
The
you're
stories
trying
are
to
just
collect?
I'm trying to think. I mean, the Sword Art manga. I mean, that's just my favorite anime story manga in general, so. I have the Platinum Collector's Edition for that. I'm pretty happy about that. Thing about DC and Marvel comics, they just been a lot of those stories have been around for so many times and they've been retold in so many different ways. Yeah.
I think I would want to get the Seven Deadly Sins set. I feel like that would least, like, I would just like to have them. So I can, like, showcase them.
Showcase what exactly? The mangas or the...
Yeah, Seven Deadly Sins, because it's really long, so it look really good on the bookcase.
Well, I believe Seven Day Sins also, because they have another series now called, like, the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. So, I mean, it's another part of the franchise that you can watch.
Please, miss. Oh, God.
Isn't it so
I'm back.
anxiety-inducing?
This is anxiety-inducing?
Like when you're trying to keep the ship from hitting rocks and it's like right there.
No.
Well, for Allie, I'm not talking about us.
What's that purple thing over there?
I don't know. Go to it.
Are there any comic books or manga that are your favorite or you would like to have, Pang?
Civil War. The Civil War, all those comics. Classic X-Men. That's one of my favorite comics. Those are the comics that I was collecting when I was younger that got me into comics. And I don't know, all the other stuff. I mean, you could get a lot of stuff digital now.
Wait. Oh, okay, that's what it is. I think we're being chased by a skeleton ship.
Oh.
I
Oh, I
think.
see it. Yep.
Yeah, just keep going. We don't need to fight it. Allie, turn or hold up. I thought first I was trying to figure out if it was the because there's music that'll play when the Kraken attacks or the Megalodon attacks.
Oh.
Lovely.
But no, it's just that.
Purple. Purple. Ooh. What's this?
Okay.
Thing.
It's just I think a ship got destroyed here.
Do
Yeah,
you
there's
want
stuff in the
anything?
water. We could try
Harpoon
to
it?
pick it up.
Ah!
Oh, you
Oh
hit an
gosh.
explosive barrel.
I got hit.
Sorry.
That wasn't like Titanic.
I don't think I would get any manga to read just because I can watch most of it. I just like to
Not
have
the
it
same
to
as
showcase
reading.
him. Okay. So what female character has the best storyline or design?
Definitely not Wonder Woman anymore.
Why?
Her whole like thing with like Amazonians are such a toxic fucking like hateful used fucking like thing now.
Man, they're man haters.
Yeah, they are man haters to the extreme now. Like Wonder Woman used to have like some like actually good like points and like levels of like equality and stuff, and now it's just they just man hate, man hate, man hate. And even in the if you're watching the movie, it's just that's all that is. All you hear.
Yeah.
Where like Wonder Woman used to actually have like good criticism of like gender problems and stuff, but now it's just
Well, she was always trying to get her group to be okay with men.
yeah. And to some extent she still does that to somewhat, but like yeah, she it's just a very hateful character now. They made Amazonians just so hateful too.
So who's the best one?
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of characters that are good characters. I mean, Catwoman has a good storyline to it. She's a good character.
Yeah,
She has good development to her character, and now she's a anti-villain.
yeah, but I hate anti-villains.
Yeah,
Because the only reason she should be in jail.
she should be in jail.
She's a fucking thief. And probably a murderer too, but that's why I just hate anti-heroes. But what was it? For female characters, I mean Miss Marvel, like the stretchy, not her live action movie by any means, but like
Oh.
her animated show and her comics were fun.
Yeah,
You know, the stretchy one.
yeah,
yeah.
the one who's she's an Inhuman.
Yeah. What was it in Human?
Yeah, well, that's what I go by the comic book. That was one thing is when because you asked me the question where I think that they just totally messed up a character, and I guess that would be from a TV show, and Miss Marvel is one of them, the younger Miss Marvel, because her character is in the comic book she's Inhuman, and that's how she got her powers is because we're sinking,
Nope.
I think. Oh no, we're not.
No, I repaired everything.
That's how she got her powers was she was Inhuman and her powers they exploded something and some people got powers. And in the show it's more of like she found these bracelets and that's how she got her powers and stuff.
Yeah, she's something to do with genies or something now, or gens.
Yeah, gins and things like that. I mean, they're trying to represent the Indian culture, which is okay, I guess.
Oh, I don't even think it's Arabian, Arabic.
Is it Arabian?
I think she's supposed to be from Pakistan.
Oh, okay.
I believe is what they said that she's from in the show now, but
There's your tornado, Reno.
Yeah.
but
Which is okay to have.
it's, yeah, that's okay, but
representation,
like that's
But they don't have to totally change the character because she was
Pakistani, yeah.
Yeah, in the comic
Yeah,
also. So,
it just, she was also happened, her powers were different.
yeah.
And I know, remember their excuse though was they didn't want their powers to be too similar to
Yeah,
Mr. Fantastic.
In the show, it's more of a cosmic power. That's why she's not stretchy. You see just cosmic, like,
Yeah, she makes like
glowing.
pretty much hard light stuff. But she's pretty
Yeah.
much it's funny though because like they say, oh, we don't want her powers to be too similar to this person, but then they made her powers exactly like the other person.
Yeah. Well, I don't
see
know.
those ships?
Oh yeah,
could get-
those are probably actually players.
I don't remember if she could get huge though. Like in the comic book, she could be.
Yeah, she could grow and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if they introduced that in the TV show because I only watched the show once. So.
Well.
Yeah. But yeah, her comic book character is really good story and everything like that.
Yeah, we like her a lot. Just not her show. And also her shows just sucked in general. Terrible story. But yeah, got the comic book character, great.
I would think Mystique.
Maybe. I mean, she's not really well versed.
I mean, but they don't really talk about
Uh-oh.
them all that much. You don't know a lot of background on her.
Uh-oh.
I don't know how you managed to do this, Allie, but where were you trying to take us, Allie?
Here?
Oh, okay. Well, we're here now.
Set the anchor.
I gotta fucking keep us some sinking. I guess we can sell our stuff over here.
Oh, our anchor never got raised.
Yeah, I said it. I was trying to
Oh, you
stop us
said
from
it earlier.
crashing.
Okay. But there's
No.
more of the people that I have storylines that are good are because I think Mystique now is an anti-villain too.
No, I'm sure
Because-
all villains are anti-villains at this point.
Yeah, because she's in the new X-Men squad or something like that. I haven't read any of those ones, but I think she is because I think Magneto is the leader now.
Yeah.
So,
Well, the thing though too is, but yeah, it depends. As soon as they take them to like live action shows, a lot of these characters get ruined. Because if you asked me about like, say, what's it called? Oh. If you would ask me about like She-Hulk before her show came out, I love She-Hulk. She-Hulk was a great character. And a very funny character. But her show came out and that show sucked.
yeah, but I mean, She-Hulk is still a good character even on the show. I mean,
Well, yeah, but that's her current representation though.
yeah, the show is just really bad.
It's not funny.
What was WandaVision? How do you guys feel about that?
I thought it was okay. I mean, it set up her movie and stuff, so
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Wanda is just kind of a very fucked up character though.
yeah.
It's just not really a character I'm too interested in, but
I mean, her show, I watched the whole thing and it was a good show. I mean, it explained a lot about Wanda and stuff like that. Comic book is totally different though. With her, I mean, she hates everyone. She hates her dad. She hates mutants. She basically killed off almost her whole race by just a wish.
yeah.
And that's how this mutant, the mutant population, like, was gone. Like 80% of the mutant population is because of her and stuff. So in the show, she's kind of timid compared to the comics, I think.
Yeah.
I wish they didn't kill off Quicksilver.
Yeah, that sucked. I feel like, cause Quicksilver in the X-Men movies was fun.
So, based on the animes you've watched, what has like the best intro or music?
One Punch Man.
The One Punch Man is fire.
Yeah, One
One
Punch.
Punch! We're here. We're Christmas carolers.
What is your dream cosplay?
Something that's not hot.
Yeah. I don't really have a dream cosplay. I don't think. Like I said, I like simple and easy. Give me a mask.
You're no fun. I would dress Pang up as like the most realistic. What would you be good at? Oh, there's a skeleton in a cage here. Cool.
Got the Green Lantern.
I'm cooking shark. And there's a shark that ate you earlier.
Shark.
I think I would want to cosplay. It's been such a long time. The chicken
Yeah, the chick.
Oh, robot.
in Seven Deadly Sins. The
Elizabeth?
not Elizabeth. The other one.
Diane? The giant?
No,
Well, which one?
the other girl.
Well, what other girl?
What other girl?
The one that wears
pig?
purple clothing. No.
There was only 2 girls in the
No, there
Deadly-
wasn't.
That wasn't a girl. That's not a girl or a guy.
Yeah, you mean the doll?
Yeah.
No.
You mean Gunther?
No.
Then who? Are you talking about one of the princesses?
No. It's a girl. There's another girl.
Oh, the
The really creepy one. That.
no,
Merlin?
yeah, Merlin. I forgot Merlin, the girl.
Are you talking about Merlin, Allie?
Yeah. The girl.
That's a really revealing. Skylar would not like that.
There
But,
you
like-
go, Reno.
Her. Her
I am-
one.
I am sticking with you. Skylar would not like that cosplay on you.
Put it like
I'm
any
sure he
anime
would.
cosplay.
Well, privately, maybe.
Or Elizabeth when she's in her angel form.
Isn't that naked?
No, she
No.
has actual clothes. Reno, stand
She-
up and take the shark meat.
No.
Now eat it.
Okay, what is your
Now give it back.
favorite anime?
One Punch.
Really?
Well, that's one of my favorites. Like I said, I can't really. That's a hard question because there's so many good animes that I like.
Mine's Sword Art.
Yeah. I mean, with me, it's just a lot. I mean, I like One Punch. Full Metal Alchemist. I mean, because I like a lot of the older stuff. I do like Sword Art Online. That you introduced me to that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Sword Art, Seven Deadly Sins, Yu-Gi-Oh! I love Yu-Gi-Oh!
So
Okay.
I can't say that just this one for me is my favorite.
I mean, my definitive one will probably always just be Sword Art. I love that anime.
If anyone were to start watching anime, what would you recommend?
You would probably recommend Sword Art.
Sword Art's an easy anime for people to get into. It's not overly too much, but it still has fun stories and characters.
That Goblin Slayer. That's an easy.
Are you sure people could handle that first episode?
Well, I guess not for kids, but
Yeah, not for kids. I don't know. Some people would be like, "Oh my god, what's they doing?"
I mean, One Punch is, good. There's another one like called Mr. Stone. I really like that one.
Pokemon, maybe. I mean, if someone really wants to watch anime, I guess it'd be easy to get into. But
Full Metal Alchemist, Trigun. Well, you didn't like Trigun, but I think
maybe the
That
reboot
one-
that you don't like.
I don't really like the reboot.
Why again?
I tried to watch it, but yeah, I just couldn't just couldn't watch it. I don't even remember why. I just couldn't watch it. But I can watch
No,
the old one.
I made a list of animes from a girl's perspective.
Okay.
It's probably shit, but yeah, go on.
So Seven Deadly Sins is my first pick because there's a lot of seasons and there's like lots of different characteristics to it. Earl and Fairy, it's very romantic. Seventh Time Loop is about a girl that dies and she was rejected and she gets reborn at a certain point, so she just gains a bunch of knowledge and picks her different path each time. But then like this last time it ended up with her like falling in love with a guy, yada yada. And then Phantom in the Twilight I binged again last night, and it's about like more fantasy, like werewolf vampires, that kind of thing, and she's saving her best friend. There's a little bit of romance in it. And then the Saint's power is omnipotent. She is like reincarnated in another world with this other chick, and they think the other girl is like the one that's the saint, but it's actually her, and there's a whole story with that. And then I'm the villainess, so I'm gonna tame the final boss. It's she dies and then she gets put into her favorite book, and she's the character that's supposed to die at the end, and she changed the story. And then Fairy Tale is just really fun to watch. There's just a lot of action. It's not like too serious. And
All
then
because you're a cat.
e- my cat? No, I
Your
it was my favorite anime before that.
okay.
One of them at least. I haven't watched in a long time. But Scarlet Nexus, I rewatched that and I was like, it's pretty good. But like the other seasons are a little bit hard to watch because it just slows down a lot. But the first one's good. And then ReZero is about this guy that,
Oh, I've seen that one.
yeah, he keeps dying. But
Unfortunately,
unfortunately.
it's a shitty anime.
No, it's not.
No, that's a terrible anime. Just die again and again. No explanation to the fucking world.
Yeah.
Fucking the main character hardly ever does shit.
It's very psychological though. That's why I liked it.
Mm.
Well, then you might like Death Note.
Yeah, Death Note.
Yeah.
Slice
I
of
like
life
that.
animes are probably
I'm
the best for most
watching-
people.
Yeah, I'm rewatching Death Note right now with Skylar. He likes it. My son Skylar.
Mhm.
You had to make
And
that
then
explanation.
And then right now I'm watching Love is War.
Mm-hmm. That's a funny ass
And
anime.
Oh yeah,
there's a lot of
I watched
series.
the
So
first episode of that.
just the first? You have to watch at least season 1.
He probably doesn't understand. It's probably too complex for him.
He's like, what is this?
Like, what is going
Ooh.
on?
I watched that
Why
one.
is there so much inner dialogue?
What was that one that Phoenix was the one who told me to watch? He said it's his go-to anime, that love story.
Dress up, darling.
Was that it? I don't know, but it was.
Was it about mechs?
No, it wasn't the mech one. It was about the girl, and she's kind of a bully, and she's bullying around this guy.
Oh, don't bully me, Miss Nizzy.
Is that it?
Does she like a tan brown girl?
Oh, I don't remember. I just remember I watched it a while ago. It was pretty good. But yeah, I might watch some of the ones that you've mentioned.
They
I'm
honestly,
looking
I
for
bet
new
your wife
anime
would
to
like
watch.
them.
She doesn't watch cartoons.
Well, like the storyline is very cutesy, female-oriented.
The last
Fantasy.
anime she watched with me was actually Full Metal Alchemist. She really liked that, and she liked what was the other one that we watched a long time ago that she liked? Samurai 7.
Mm.
But now she doesn't watch cartoons anymore or animes with me. She's busy.
Fair enough. So from all the animes, what is y'all's favorite character?
One Punch.
Fair enough. I do think Meliodas is probably my favorite. Even though he has a booby problem, it's fine. Um,
Well,
he has a
a
great
lot of those,
story.
yeah, a lot of those characters they're
Yeah.
perverted.
Yeah. But like he has a great like storyline of like trying to be with his love, trying to keep her from remembering and like kind of self-destructing himself and fighting for everything and then just his power. It's like he's overpowered, but then like he finally it's trying to defeat people that are matching him and stuff and pretty good. Pretty good. What character slash movie totally failed or did not do justice to the like comic book,
Morbius.
manga, whatever?
Fantastic Four,
Which one?
the last one.
No. Morbius was shit.
More, yeah. Flash. But I mean, the movie could have been better. I guess I think a lot of people kind of like didn't watch it just because the guy.
I mean, I don't know. The movie was still shit. Even if you ignore that. I mean, the running was shit. The characters were shit.
The running was shit.
Story was shit. The shit was shit.
Justice League.
Like, oh yeah, that whole movie is pretty much just, hey, let's bring back, let's work together, bring back Superman. Okay, Superman's back. There's no need for Justice League anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I could deal with the one what they re-released was a little bit better, but it was still Justice League.
Yeah. I at no point ever thought, oh, maybe Superman needs help here. No, that's supposed to be the whole point of the Justice League is, you know,
Yeah,
everyone has to work together because of a threat that no one hero can stop.
yeah. Well, that's why the Avengers did it so good. They did it with the first Avengers when the alien, was trying to take over New York. They did it good against Ultron. They did it good against Thanos. I mean,
Well, I have questions about Thanos now.
well, that's because What If messed that up.
Yeah, like What If has just made Thanos look like the biggest joke ever. Like, why? Why?
Yeah. Why didn't Vision just do that?
Alright, just zoop. Fucking stupid. And he had all the stones too, except for one.
Yep.
All right, that's all the questions.
Yay! We're done. Get out of here, studio. He's been holding us hostage all day. Well, anyway, though, I hope this guy, I guess, give you a little insight on our opinions on some of these certain things. But unfortunately, Reno and I are just a very broad in our enjoyment of nerd culture. So,
Yeah.
I mean, when I was 10 years old and you asked me what my favorite movie was, I'd probably be like Star Wars. But now I don't know.
That's what I was telling Ali earlier. Also, when a lot of these movies came out, they were really good for its time. Batman, well, the first Batmans, they were really good. I mean, even the first Supermans, they were really good when I first saw them. But I was also like, maybe 12 years old, 13 years old. And you see a lot of movies differently when you're that age and then when you're adult.
Yeah.
And even watching movies has changed a lot than when I was a kid. Because I watched the Avengers when they first had IMAX first came out, so it was all the 7 speakers and 3D first was just being introduced and stuff, and it was just an amazing experience to go to the theater and see Avengers in 3D with the glasses and stuff like that. And it was just lines of people just out there waiting for the next show and stuff because you, I don't think you, well, I think you did order them online at that time, but if you were still, when that movie came out, if you were the first couple people in line, you got special stuff. So the theater would give you stuff to, be that you were there.
I think media and just in general has changed so much that it's not like a social enjoyment anymore.
I mean, when I saw when Star Wars was getting the new Star Wars came out, I remember me and my friends, we waited in line. One of my friends waited in line that night, and then we came that morning so we could get good seats. And that's before you can buy stuff online and stuff, and people were dressed up in Star Wars stuff, and you would just walk that street and it'd be lined all the way down the street. And it was just an amazing experience to see that movie in that kind of a way. But I mean, I don't think now it's like that.
Yeah. But even like whenever people would want like items or like comic books, like they don't need to go anywhere to get those things anymore.
Yeah, me and my friend Sean, we waited in front of Blockbusters. Hey, don't scratch my chair. Oh my gosh, you're like climbing the chair like Predator.
Which one is
Oh,
that?
I heard the meow.
I thought you were just clawing, but he was all the way up here, like about to attack. But yeah, we
I'll be right
waited in
back.
line at midnight to get the first Matrix movie and the special box set and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I don't think people are gonna be waiting for DVDs online anytime soon. So,
Yeah.
like
Even
out
music has changed.
there. Oh yeah, yeah, because people would wait for their CDs to come out and stuff, but now you just download it.
Yeah. I wonder what. I guess y'all could answer this or paying more or less, but like, how is anime introduced and like people can stream it now? Did they have to like?
Well, we rented it from Blockbuster.
Mm.
And then back when I was younger, they had an anime store. So, they have anime stores now where you go in, but they had a rental section. So you could go and rent anime if you wanted to. And then they would have, all the other stuff that was anime like. But yeah, you could rent anime and you could rent video games. There's this one store in Washington. It was such a cool store. You would walk in there, they'd be a wall of just anime stuff, and then you could rent anime, you could rent video games, and they would fix your PlayStation or I don't even know if they had Xbox. Yeah, they must have had Xbox, or you could bring your computer in there and they could fix it for you and things like that. And it would be a busy store. People would just be hanging out in there. So, but I mean, now they don't have that. I mean, I remember if you went to Blockbuster on Friday and Saturday night, there would be a crowd of people at Blockbuster, and you would see your friends there, and they'd be like, "Oh, we're gonna rent this movie or whatever." Then you could either invite them back to your place, and there'd be just a whole bunch of people at your place not watching a movie.
I definitely feel like social interaction is a lot different back then. Just being able to like, even like with your example, like enjoying a movie together because it's cheaper, or like even going, I don't remember what they're called, but like going and playing like at like computer places where people would sit down and play together, or like do chat.
Oh yeah,
Like stuff like that.
Yeah, they had those places in Washington too, and I mean, even way back when I was still in high school, it's just arcades. You just went to the arcade. That's where all the kids would be, and you could just hang out at the arcades. I mean, they still have some of that stuff in malls, but you don't see really anyone in there. So
Definitely feel like today's society has gotten more just like stay at home and do everything that way, non face to face.
Yeah, because you just chat with people, or if you want to talk to someone, you don't really have to call them anymore. You just text them, and then you just wait until they text you back if they do. And you know, that's just how it is now.
Yeah. Definitely feel like socializing is a lot harder because you could talk to someone across the world and become friends with them, but like finding people that are around like your place specifically, unless there's a specific event, you don't just run into people at some social thing because they don't really exist anymore.
Yeah, and that's what I said. That's what was nice about Blockbuster back then is, you know, you'd be sitting at your house, you know, I'd be sitting in my apartment playing, you know, video games, and I'd be like, oh, this new movie's supposed to come out, and they guarantee that it's at Blockbuster. So if they don't have it, then they have to give it to you free. So you just go down to Blockbuster, and if you'll sometimes bump into your friends there or something like that, and you'll just be like, hey, what's up? And then they're all, oh, we're gonna rent that movie, and I'm all, okay, cool. And if they had the last one, they'd be like, oh, we could come over, or we could go over there, and you know, that's how the day was spent.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
know,
definitely feel like movies nowadays aren't as popular as they used to. I don't know.
well, it's because
You
you
don't
can
see.
stream everything, or you could wait till it's getting streamed. You know, you could wait till it comes on Netflix or whatever, and stuff, and that's just how people watch things now.
How do you think the like creation of movies and stuff are nowadays? Do you think people are getting lazy about it, or?
No, because there's a lot of CG and a lot of stuff, and you know, I mean, that's awesome. I like CG, and I like all the stuff that kind of looks real. I mean, back in the day when they were trying to do Superman and stuff, you could see the strings.
What strings? Oh, for
Yeah, or you know, the explosion didn't look right or something like that. And it's a lot easier now since they have so much technology to make something green screen or stuff like that. I mean, technology is awesome. I'm all about technology. I love technology. So
Do you think
I
it's harder for people to create a movie now because they need such high quality stuff?
I don't think so, because you could still just make a movie with your iPhone if it's a really good story. I mean, you've seen people have done it. I mean, if you like just comedy type stuff, then have you ever watched Clerks?
Mm-mm.
It's a really cult classic type movie. I mean, and Kevin Smith is the one who um who directed that movie, and he was just a guy who worked at a video place, a rental video place, and he made Clerks. And it's just a black and white movie that's just funny. I mean, some people they're just all like, "Oh, I don't get that kind of jokes and stuff like that." But I mean, that started his career of making movies. So I believe if somebody really wants to do something and make movies, that they can do it. You can do it. You have phones. There's so much stuff that you could do with a phone. That if you really have the urge and passion for movies, you can do that.
Yeah. Do you think you would ever have that passion?
I don't really. I'm not a story person.
That's why I write the comic book.
Yeah. I'm more. I like drawing characters. I like sitting down and drawing, painting, stuff like that. I mean, I like figuring out stuff. I like editing and doing all that kind of stuff. But
Yeah.
story, it's just building a character and stuff like that. I don't know. I was never even really that big into D&D and things like that to even think about.
You want to hop on Helldivers, Marina?
I'm already getting that set up.
Yeah. Well, I was telling Marina to like close out whatever.
Yeah, I was still on. See if they...
We left you.
Goodbyes. Oh my god. Let me go see how many medals I got for the last mission.
Do you even need medals?
No, I'm maxed out.
I have 187 from not playing.
I just want to get special super coins.
Super
Only thing
credits? Or super samples?
Super samples. And super samples.
Allied destroyer has joined squadron.
And don't forget super.
Hey guys, so if you guys are interested in watching the Helldivers video, it'll be uploaded in the next few days. But I hope you guys enjoy listening to us having a little bit of a podcast. It's just a podcast to get to know us a little bit more. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and comment down below if you have any questions or want to get to know us more. So I'll see you guys in the next podcast or video. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Stay nerdy.